it is crime time. Okay, let's see. What do we have equipped? I forgot about the bow tie. Okay, drama. The mesh top means you're clinically insane. Pinball maker's coat, empathy and hand-eye coordination. Dick Mullins hat gives me encyclopedic knowledge. Pants makes it harder to move. Electrochemistry. Yeah. Flashlight. Bag. Boots. Gloves. Armored up. Interfacing. Drama. Theater. Plus 2 encyclopedia. It still kind of bothers me that the glasses reduce your perception. What is my perception right now? 5. So that's still good. But wait, do I have something else increasing perception? Yes, the boots. Okay, so they balance it out. Okay.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Part of the plus has been here a while.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely
Your
a projectile
shoes.
than a held object. There are no It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. The shoe you found on... Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Pretty much. But hey, at least you found your shoe. Not that it will keep you...
How am I for experience? 78. Okay, that's not bad. Let me in your room, Kim. Just kidding. Unless. And we were both oh, Kim's gonna be downstairs. Oh, I have to select the stairs to walk down them, right. I have been sleeping at irregular rates lately. Like the day, like yesterday, I slept for like maybe 11 hours. And today I think I slept for maybe 6.
Yes?
I can try to smell him. Oh, look at this.
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid. And he leans forward and sniff the area just above his shoulder blade. The lieutenant is fastidious as a cat in matters of his personal upkeep. And yet, in the folds of his jacket, you can just perceive the stale and acrid traces of oil rags, transmission fluid, and brake pads. Wait. There's something else there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle. But what sort of ideological picture do these smells paint? Tough to say.
Do you need something, detective?
Just wondering what brand of aftershave you used. I suspected you're no lieutenant, you're a mechanic, and Nope, we're good. I want to flirt, but I don't think you can. Here, I don't think any of these are flirtatious. We already know that he loves cars. And I think we can say, like, I don't think this would help. I don't think he'd believe that we shave very often. Oh, good to know.
Alright then.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He might be wearing a disguise.
We only figured this out, like, he's been here for like 2 days.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
Yes. What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me saying, did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
I thought you were supposed to be hiding who you two are and that you knew me or not.
Whoa, how does she know your name? She probably heard it from somewhere. You have to be more careful, Karaoke Stone. Names are dangerous.
Huh, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to.
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse. And I really liked it.
She actually did.
Did you just call me Harry? God, I still love the... Are you by any chance working class? Hello? What? Oh, Parker. Okay, I didn't even see the difference between names. I'm sorry.
Yes, I called you by your name. What about it?
I love... hello, Parker. Hello, Ace, as well, of course. But I still love that you can hold on to Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. How do you know my name?
God, everybody knows your name. Please go finish your investigation, so everyone can go home.
I didn't know my name.
Yes, I called you by your name. Honestly, I don't care. I don't think anyone does anymore. Yes, I called you by your name.
She doesn't reply, but her eyes are still sad.
Are you working class? I'm good. So there is a slight chance that we may be joined, not by a human. I am in the living room to stream this game, and he is asleep on the couch across from me. That's where the heat pump is, and he likes the couch, so he is asleep there. He's just sitting there. Well, he's passed out, firmly out, but...
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Okay. Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. The church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rocked that shit. Told you I rocked that shit.
It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you? Got the 20 real?
You can't say it if...
Why are you wasting my time? And yours?
I was hoping I could talk you out of it, honestly.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Wait. No. Something about this bunch doesn't smell right. They are, but they don't seem too keen to talk with you, do they? No, they don't. Glenn seems to be contemplating grievous bodily harm while he massages his raw knuckles. In the far back, Eugene is doing his best to ignore you. And from his perch at the end of the table, Titus Hardy himself stares at you with a cold contempt that makes you want to leave the cafeteria straight away.
This is rhetoric, not shivers.
Besides, you're pretty sure they consider themselves social democrats.
This, oh my goodness, I last streamed this in November? I'm sorry.
It's you again. What is it?
We're throwing down. Is this where the shootout happens? I missed everything that happened in the middle events of these games. Let's fight.
Why? Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pick Ruby. Well, not on my watch you won't.
That is not what I'm
Ruby's
doing.
one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
You should probably go to sleep then.
And
Perfect.
fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Okay, so look at all this. Logic impossible 18. But we found a key in Union Box, saw the winch outside, staged like a play, reconstructed murder scene, found antique rifles, secret route found, Ruby is a drug trader, established.
Nothing is happening. The pieces are there. Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, no one knows. There we go. Your mind is a relaxed muscle. It's so not.
Damn it. Alright. I hope you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna reload until we get that. It's not quitting time yet. I didn't bring my phone out here. However, this is why I wish I could transfer save data to the PS5 version, because the loading times are like a fifth of this. All right, let's look at. Okay, so the hat is encyclopedia. Okay, we're looking for logic. Oh God. Oh, I hate it. I like that pen. Okay, logic is now up to 4. I have so much save data of this game. And guess what? You can't stop me. You're never gonna stop me. Look what he said. Sure, I guess that's a thing people might say.
It's you again. What is it? Why? Sounds. Ruby's one of them.
And fuck.
Ruby is missing.
That's nothing.
I think we'll keep sticking around.
83%.
You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
A sudden flash of light in your cortex.
There we go.
The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought. A massive activity spike in the amygdala copicum, the part cops use to pin murders on people.
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go out for fresh air for one
No.
smoke.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. No, she was with you
All
all
right.
the time.
She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop.
Cow.
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this.
Cow.
It's not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he's suspected her too. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Oh. People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Good one,
Thank
Kim.
you. We could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Shush now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it? Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established.
Well, I don't know. It seems like you did it pretty smoothly. Like, I don't know how you did it all that smoothly.
But
I didn't need...
does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that.
Also, yeah, I was about guns. I don't know how you two found it. I don't know where it is.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
You lost your gun? What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder? No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
That was
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
I haven't talked to you until today. I just talked to you about that today.
He's about to blow his fuse.
Oh, okay.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
So
it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your everyone has a gun theory. If it was military grade, how'd Ruby get it? Calm. That's exactly what it means.
That wasn't strong.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
That's a goddamn breech loader, too. Find one that works. You got a military-grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition.
He sees it. This is coming together. He must.
Now what the hell are we supposed to do with that?
He's trying to woo us with cop science. Forensic shit. I heard this mambo-jumbo.
Yeah, but the mambo-jambo,
It does?
Yes.
Just making sure we are on the same page. It doesn't all fit. We are just sharing info, candidly.
I don't know, cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
You had expressed, on occasion, your dislike of the mercenaries' presence in Martinez, right?
Whack someone in my district? That doesn't carry much favor with Titus Hardy. She has to know that.
It's the kind of chin-rubbing men, often leaders, do when they think of punishment.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
You're on thin ice here, asshole.
It's a thought exercise, Titus. Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Alone. I don't drag my man in.
If she used us, then that's just...
But she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, Cop.
Man, now he's just throwing shit at...
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However, hard I asked. Wanna know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior.
Perhaps. Ask her if you found
Oh,
it.
that's a lot of
Won't be easy,
experience.
though. She made sure of that. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. I told you. You.
Me personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Sure, the human experiment. That's real funny. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure. She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
And then when they're all empty, just move onto the next camp. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject. Everard's file on you seemed thin on info. She must know from somewhere else. From Jamrock. Something more. Of course, I should have known. Concentrate on tracking down Ruby.
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn. A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
Lizzie needed some air. No one goes to tell Everard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Sure, there are some shithouses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man. The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
What is it exactly? Pale emitter? Yeah.
It'll have to.
Go!
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Well, that worked a little, I guess. I paused while it was autosaving. Go! Yep, and it's great. Just like standing there evenly, just blazing it in them at their faces. Oh boy. So here's a bit of a problem. I have maxed out all my other stats. Putting one in them was a bold strategy. It did not pay off for me. These are all pretty good. Maybe I should just unlock more thought slots. Oh right, we still have to try and figure out how old we are. The Jamrock Shuffle. Rigorous self-critique. I'm trying to see, like, I know there are way more things you can get, but I don't know what I would get. Like, obviously, Homosexual Underground would be incredible, but I don't know. Overproductive art honor glands, Detective Cousteau, Boyadero, bow collector or bow collector, indirect modes of taxation, volumetric shit compressor, Hobocop, inexplicable feminist agenda. Can we go and make ourselves feminists in this? I don't know. Is it too late? Okay. Exactly, it's necessary. Okay. Like, I don't know what this would how this would benefit me. Magnesium-based life form, half-life, kingdom of conscience. That's the moralist thing, right? I don't think I want to take that on. Rigorous self-critique. That amount of text doesn't fit on Ace. I'm sorry, and I'm not in the room, so I can't look at my computer. You're a gym teacher, Harry.
Can I help you?
No, I think you have to get it from Gart, or you have to get it somewhere else. Like, I have to pick a feminist option in dialogue, I'm assuming. I don't know how you activate the gay either. Alright, but I think I'll put that point into, yeah, another thought slot. Or I could put it into perception, but honestly, 5 perception is still good. Like, there isn't really a downside to just having a bit less than that, you know. Wait, the smoker. Damn it. To activate gay. I know that's what I said, but it's still just funny. Press X to gay. Is this?
Hi, gendarme.
Oh, this is him. You're here.
I am. So are you. What brings you here?
Oh, my goodness. He's so different. What could it be?
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill.
Nothing else here.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Nothing else. Someday, Harry. Someday. You'll figure it out. The homosexual underground. What is it about the homos? Okay, please tell me that means it's close to loading. I hope they made a lot of money from making this game so that they can hire a bigger team to work on the next one. If they're making another one, I mean. Okay, let's see. Composure. Nothing has gone down for composure. But I mean, it's not like it's a bad word. It's just not very common these days. But everybody knows it.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
You get experience just for talking to him.
I am. So are you. What brings you here?
Could he be a member of the homosexual underground?
Yes! Yes!
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes.
I've seen them homos with my own eyes.
This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved.
Electrochemistry says that.
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
The homosexual underground?
I'm sorry, Ace. It's just that he's just like, it was that electrochemistry is the thing that says it seems interesting, and that's what got me.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I want to hear more about
it's a
this.
Pleasure group. A Sabroso pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
What about Thursday night? Why do you convene? What do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning. The last things people in Revachol have to hold on to. The true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father. Their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
But I like knowing who
do you
I am.
also like the razzle-dazzle of gold? Do you like parties and discos and having fun under the vibrant lights of Saturday night? Because instead of the traditional family unit, we're going to have all this razzmatazz. And mysteries, of course, too. Mysteries of sexual nature, very esoteric. And disco music and drugs.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
What if I can't remember if I'm in or not? What if I can't remember I'm anything about my life other than the fact that I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
Okay, I have to think about it. This is going to be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
Bye-bye,
gendarme.
Okay. Let's see how many hours. I'm gonna bet it's gonna be like 45 minutes or something. 8 hours. Okay. Psy-hopping my dad into You see mysterious strangers in the night, leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal exchanging looks, whispering in dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state, and perhaps even against man and woman. Was that a secret handshake? What's going on? Are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? And most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Forgot gay.
Hi again, gendarme. Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working
Well,
on.
here's to you. Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Do you have any other
let
identifying
me think.
traits?
He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Is he
Yes,
alone?
but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he
Just
saying?
reporting back whatever I was telling him. Sure. Anything else on your mind? You did? And how did you like him?
I didn't like him as
Aw,
much as I liked you.
Why not? A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return to his opportunities in Occident, sur le clay. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know. He has keys, and he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time. Bet he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. It is. On Sundays. What about me, gendarme? You did? Aw, shoot. Why not? What about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Can we ask Jean about being gay? Or is
Again?
it, or just don't have to be
I can't
complete?
believe this shit.
Are you gay? Is anybody gay, John? I like that it takes, like, skill. It takes skill to even conceive of gayness for Harry. That he's just like, perhaps, could there be gay somewhere in this world? I saw a commercial about gay marriage destroying the family unit when I was like 7, and I was so confused. I had no idea what was going on. He was a gym teacher. Of course he doesn't know about gay. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there were ads and stuff to try to stop it, but that was like 2003, 2004 in Canada. And then it passed, and then it stopped being a thing. Not that homophobia stopped being a thing, but like trying to stop the law from being passed.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yes.
There. Do you smell that? Can you not detect that inimitable whiff of dissatisfaction and restlessness? That sense that the world is in need of dramatic, even violent reordering? Undoubtedly. And the sense is
we can sense communism. The sixth sense. Communism.
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact. But be easy about it. Communists have been known to charge when stunned.
Careful not to startle the Oh god, I love this game. Like, my calming senses are tingling. You want to take down the bourgeoisie.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Glad to see everything's going well.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, is he just saying white people? He's saying you don't see, it didn't sound like a white person. Okay, I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all
I
working
knew this man
men.
was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Welligan rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, I don't want to do
where
things
did you get the key
forever.
from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dog worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you. We're negotiating our share. Aye. This stuff, they already covered. The wolf always wants more. I like wolves. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process. No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. Then how can anything ever be mine? But that's okay. We don't have to agree. The prairie is wide enough for all of us. I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all. Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool, that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends. No.
I could, but what if, maybe, unless...
No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
So did we just lose access to that?
What's that, Boya?
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Grad. Could be coming from one of the jam lorries?
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
Ah, now I see. Can't say I'm surprised. You seem to take your communism seriously. It's good for a man to take time to think about the whole socio-political world picture.
Oh, he certainly likes to take his time with things, especially when politics are an issue.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why? Oh, I see. I wish I could help. Unfortunately, maybe not. Either way, I'm not institutional. A man's got to blaze his own trail, in my book.
Blazing his own trail, being his own man. Not exactly your typical communist spiel. Okay, so maybe he's not exactly a communist, but there's definitely some communistic residue about him.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy. You know, a guy with a theory. Someone who likes to pit his theory against other theories in deadly theory combat. It was late one night as I was leaving the arbor. He was waiting on the corner in a bright white jacket. Classic Saramirizian style. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism. I don't think so, Boya. I took it to mean he was asking me to join some sort of underground cell. A very old school organizing technique. The sort of thing comunistas used to do before the revolution. It was alright. A little like something out of a Vespertine spy novel, but I must respect the effort. You know, a guy with a It was late. He asked me for a light. The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone. I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais." And then he was gone. I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers. Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk could be. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows the ideologo personally. I have to say though, it sounds like you found yourselves a proper hunt.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
guy probably still hates me, doesn't he?
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Oh no. Oh no, people are gonna ruin Kim's car. Not Kim's car.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
Nobody touches my car.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet. You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
The question was rhetorical. The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Besmertine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West Riversholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
No, they really, really aren't. It's porno tuning. Say no to the porno.
I love that Kim has his car opinions.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Old man, it doesn't matter. You'll be long gone before his greatness is recognized.
A young woman kneels on a sheet of ice, as if looking for something lost ages ago. She bends until her right ear touches the frozen water. She listens to it crack, slowly.
Yep, old as fuck.
Yeah, man. It's like at death's door. No wonder you know nothing about the future. You won't be there.
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them. Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
You'll see for sure once we're in. It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you.
I kind of want to beat them up.
You don't feel very scared.
A threat. Good, I
But
like
I don't.
this.
In fact, I dislike them so much I'm willing to drag you boys back to the station just to calm myself down.
Hey, there's no need for that. We're just talking here. Joking, too. Stay light, man.
Yeah. Didn't you cops, like, have some questions about skulls or some shit? Mm-hmm.
Murder? Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Don't fuck around. I am the law. Oh.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I got the Lawbringer trophy.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know it.
Hey!
This sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
Know that you don't know.
Exactly. How can one know shit? Freak.
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter? So what do you think we know? What about them? Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
You
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message. What I mean by this is, we are all piss, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though, you get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking some one. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
What do you think about the jacket?
Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan.
Why are you always so patronizing when cool possibilities cross our path?
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear? You know what I'm implying. We should get these jackets. You know what I'm implying.
No, I don't.
Are you
implying?
Are you more of a piss guy or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel more like a fuck the world kind of guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Hold on. I'm gonna save and see if I can try to scare them out of it. And if it says that I need to
ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
These guys aren't scary. You're not scary. I have nothing to work with here.
Why?
And what kind of bit?
Okay, we get it. You look like total shit. We look flashy as hell. What about it?
The lieutenant looks down at his bomber jacket and shrugs, obviously content with his uniform.
Fuck it. I don't deserve a cool jacket, I said.
Fine. Fuck it. Here. Take it then. I can't handle this sad shit.
It's true. Wow. I didn't...
Fuck that. You're not getting mine.
No, he won't.
The lieutenant is lightly amused by the situation.
No. He's like a volunteer lawyer. A total bitch. Cites law and does dishes. You know what, cop?
Fuck him. We don't need his rich dad jacket anyway.
I'm not wearing that jacket. I already am expressing my individuality. The need will not arise.
Look at you, shit. How can we become skulls if you go around fraternizing with cops?
Fuck. I'm sorry, man. I just don't like confrontations, that's all.
They want to be king. Oh god, I love it. It's like, we're gonna be in a gang. Man, I hate it when people get upset at us. Oh, I don't like conflict. Oh. Oh, I love it. I love that. Hey, Kim. Are you more of a fuck the world kind of guy? A piss kind of guy? And he's just like, I suppose if you were to force me. Good rolls, good rolls.
That ride is...
Hey, piss... Look who it is.
No. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that. Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
He gets it. Passive aggressive flattery.
Oh, that's the most different Kim has ever sounded.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we want to be cool killer skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
Fuck you, man. Take them then. Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
we didn't really do any. We really just manipulated them. We didn't actually use any cop abilities or like flex any of that of cop authority, cop abilities.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one. This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
I love how
cold-hearted cop.
The need will not arise.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with piss written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine. And fuck the world all on its own is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Eric.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Alright, let's take a look at these jackets. Drama. Wait, I'm a detective. Darkening world, inelegant statements. Well, that's one goal accomplished. Alright, now let's see if we talk to Kim, if we can bring up the jacket.
Yes?
No. Okay. Interesting. I just want people to stop murdering in February. Is that too much to ask? Like, wait until April, okay? It's a good question. That's the wrong button. I don't see any extended options for it. Like it's either interact or not. Okay. Oh wait, what? Okay, but, I don't know. Oh, okay. Now I can fast travel. Okay. Okay, that's how you fast travel. Here we go. Wow! That was actually fast! Police work is tough. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Explore. Hello, small children. Hello, drunken people. I happen to see somebody named Ruby nearby.
Uncle. Uncle.
There's no...
I don't think his mind is anywhere anymore, man.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes. Pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too.
Man, just you can use speed. Wow. Oh boy. Alright, what about you?
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages. He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
Alright, man. I'm leaving. No, do you mean like this? Or do you mean the one for bringing up your, Ooh, no! No, probably not. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. It's the one that brings up the ring around your head, I'm guessing. I was hitting the buttons, but alas. Okay, L1 lets you do that. Please let me go down the steps. Thank you. Where the hell is my gun? This is one of the traps. We gotta check the traps.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh.
Now that I know what the what the phasmid looks like, boy, is this way too small to act like. I know that it's probably meant to just catch its leg or something, but like, I don't think this is gonna work.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. You see slabs of concrete north. In the east, the city center hums to the constant, distant song. Louder on this part of the coast. Nearer somehow. And locusts are crawling around in the trap. Confused, but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down. 3 to go.
You set the apparatus back on the ground.
Oh. Kim, you're not gonna fucking believe. We discovered a new species. It's pretty important. It does not have to do with solving the case. Still, it matters. Man, I don't have any money, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is to pass time.
You can revisit.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Right, I can sleep in here if I don't have any money.
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
He's a sharp one.
She's being evasive.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect.
I did not remember that.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here.
Enough of this. She better start talking right now.
There's not much to tell. People come and go.
I see, ma'am. I hope
you should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Is this the shack? Also, maybe I should just sleep in here from now on, because honestly, paying for the rag, the whirling in rags, it's I don't know, but like, where would I guess Kim would still sleep there, but I would go. We could still talk to him for. Hold on. Yeah, I have too. I have too many save files. I have way too many save files. Just kidding. Unless.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Alright, you know what time it is, Ace. It's time to max out. Suggestion. I have very few items to improve suggestion. Alright, now let's see. Yeah, that's all it's... This is all that it is, that there is. It's time to flirt. The scariest thing a person can do.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Oh my goodness! I have to get a perfect 12, or get rid of Kim. Wow. All right. Well, the failure might be funny at least.
You think she really needs more of that?
Oh.
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
I'm listening. Get out of here with your crazy fringe theories. What you're suggesting is highly experimental, possibly dangerous. I guess I've got the magic touch.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I have, and I don't really.
Now, go for it. Walks are fucking great cardio. Very stable fat burner. Aerobic exercise.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator. Where would this walk take us, officer?
Officer, I thought we had a walk of our own in murder investigation.
Oh no, you come with us. Seriously, I insist. You need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking. That's it. Understood?
Having the lieutenant along is a fail-safe measure against any possible funny business.
Let's call it a walk. I'll join you if the ma'am insists.
I do, yes. Stroll on the beach sounds nice, doesn't it? All right, I'll see the kids haven't killed each other and we'll meet at Land's End in 15 minutes?
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
I didn't expect it to work. I expected to try for like 20 minutes. Give up and get bored. Get bored and give up and do something else. Kim?
Yes?
Go home. Stuff is about to go down. That's incredible.
The woman is tying.
Joyce is here. Why is Joyce here? Don't trust her.
You leave her fastening the more.
Have fun. Bye. We're going now. We get to dates early. I don't know where Land's End. Oh, it's wet. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on, like how? It's being weird. It's not letting. Just walk. I thought it was northwest. It's this loser. The centrist. the most difficult tasks. Figuring out how old we are and what gay people are. I kind of assumed his badge might have more personal ID on it, but I guess not.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. The wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes your face. It feels like needles. You can take it. Just raise your collar, detective.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags. Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men. It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip of the coast. The jacket is warm, but not for this weather.
I'm okay. You, on the other hand, Freitor, you look like you're about to turn into a popsicle. Don't be silly. No one wants to be a popsicle. To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the Whirling in Rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender, smoking, drinking, being happy and elated, without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work. The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. Early in the morning and the sun is up. And not a drunk or teenager in sight. I'm surprised.
I'm carrying around a bag of garbage.
Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Damn it.
Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
Kim, we ready to do this? Sounds weird.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. The world? Those big words men like to throw around as though they had weight. Let's just admire this piece of the world we happen to have in front of us, eh?
A, as in a literal letter A, not EH.
Here it comes.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
Me? No. Just grew up on the sea. Know which way the wind's blowing and all. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here. Otherwise, it would have been a less pleasant stroll, eh?
The sun reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay is mesmerizing. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun isn't always that great. Think of people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas, grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
There's an explanation to this, and it's political, you see? Begin a long, impassioned political tirade. Exactly, an organization. Well, something's got to be on
I
our
guess
side.
we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
You would be incinerated, or worse.
I mean, I kind of do that just talking to people. I would try to avoid it. It depends on the person.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear. Though I've never been.
Oh, okay.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light slowly spreading across the other. Say what? Something interesting? Impossible. She turns her head, and the plastic fishhooks rattle in her ears. Nothing shear-worthy takes place in your head.
Aye. Brains generally aren't very good, are they? The wind's gonna pick up soon, and have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
We have a sword. We have a sword. Okay, I'm gonna load the game. I want to see what happens if we get it. But the sword. I want the sword. Just like an Arthurian legend. Yes. Thank you, Lady of the Lake. Oh, it smells bad? Alright, fine. But I'll give it a try. Conceptualization is currently at a 4, which is not ideal, but I'll go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But
The woman.
I said, know that you're not...
Across the rusty water. That's La Delta.
Drinking the world. That's just...
As she... The sun.
Isn't it strange?
The sun isn't always that great.
Oh.
And a bit of conceptual unity, too. It being yellow and all. The salt...
It's bringing us spring, summer... It's entire... I guess?
You would be incinerated, or worse.
You have fish hooks in your ears.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light. Say what? Something interesting? Impossible.
It's garbage. It's bullshit. Oh. Sorry. Talk to me, talk to me.
The woman.
I so he...
Across the rusty water.
Drinking men of the world. That's just...
As the sun.
Isn't it strange?
The sun also. The sun is...
Oh.
And a bit of conceptual unity. This...
It's bringing us spring, summer... I guess.
You would be incinerated, or worse. The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at... Say what? Something into...
Damn it. I'm sorry. Okay, please just work for me. I beg of you. Give me the good rolls. And free my soul. Just wanna get lost in the cavalry saber and drift away. Lost in Revachol and drift away. Come on. Come on. Say something. Brain. Gotta work with me here.
I know that you're not...
Very realistic, struggling to think of something good to say.
World. That's just a...
As she turned, the sun.
Isn't it
the sun. The sun isn't always...
Oh.
And a bit of... This...
It's bringing us spring, summer... I guess.
You would be incinerated.
Thank you.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light. Say what? Something interesting? Impossible.
Oh, come on, brain. Come on. You can make it. You can handle this. You can do something. about the yawns. I don't even know what time it is. Realistic dating simulator. Your brain does not work. You say nothing interesting. Your date is more attractive than you are. This was really just you know, yeah. Boy. The thing is, I woke up at like 6-ish p.m., but I didn't sleep well, I don't think, for long.
I said, know that you're...
Across the rusty water.
Sorry.
The world, that's just...
As the sun...
Isn't it
The sun isn't always that great.
Oh.
And a bit of conceptual unity. This sort...
Sleep is bullshit. It should always
summer.
be good.
I get...
You would be incinerated.
Thank you.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light slowly spreading across. Say what? Something?
Come on, man. Just let me get a 9 or something. Come on. Come on. Brain. Please, 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 please. I'm begging. Now I can see why people would turn to drugs in this game. The stat boost must be amazing. Just be good at things. Drugs make you more powerful. Oh, he woke up. He's licking himself.
The woman.
I know that you're not...
Across the rusty...
Drinking the world. That's just a...
As she turns to face the sun reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay, the sun...
Isn't it strange?
The sun isn't...
Oh.
And a bit of... This...
It's bringing us spring, summer, I guess.
You would be incinerated.
Thank you.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at... Say what?
That click is painful every time. It feels like hearing a crack in your back or your ankle or something, and then knowing there's going to be intense pain for a little bit. Yeah, and let me tell you, I haven't put too many points into Volition, man. It's hurt me. It's hurt.
The woman.
I said, know that you...
Across the rusty water. That's Ladelt.
Drinking the world. That's just admired.
As the sun reflected.
Isn't it strange?
The sun isn't always.
Oh.
And a bit of this sort.
It's bringing us springs, I guess.
You would be incinerated.
Thank you.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at. Say what? Something interesting.
Oh, come on. Come on. What do I have to do? I know what I have to do. It's play with a character that isn't built to be stupid on purpose. Or just roll well. But it's still annoying. Oh, okay. I wonder if people pronounced Revachol like Rachel, Revachol or something. Revachol. Revachol.
The woman.
I so know that
Across the rusty water.
drinking men are the world. That's just
As the sun.
isn't it strange?
The sun isn't.
Oh,
And a bit of the salt.
it's bringing us spring, summer. I guess.
You would be incinerated.
Thank you.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light slowly spreading across the other coast.
Big money. Big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies.
Say what?
It doesn't
Something
work. There's no magic. I can't use magic. Spells are not real. God is dead. You know, one of the things I was doing staying up was playing a game I beat like 15 years ago. No, not 15 years ago. Like 12 years ago. 10 years ago. Something like that. It was on my DS and I was in high school. But I first got it on the PlayStation. But I was playing that again on Steam, on PC, on my personal computer. Come on, God, could you care a little bit? In general?
The woman.
I so know that you're
Across the rusty water. That's La Delta.
Final Fantasy
the
4.
world. That's just
As
It's like Final
sun-
Fantasy 14, but 10
the
before it.
The sun isn't always.
oh,
And a bit of conceptual. The salt.
it's no, and it will outlive them all.
Damn it, I
The wind
was too
ruffles
busy
her
matching
hair
to.
as she say what?
Okay.
She turns her head.
But like when I woke up though, later after a few hours after I woke up, my mother came home and she was like, "Hey, I went to Popeyes and they just gave me a bunch of extra chicken tenders, so." And I got to eat some chicken tenders. I know you don't eat those, but it was still nice. And she says that she from now on wants to go to Popeyes near closing time because apparently one of the workers was like, "Hey, it's near closing time and we just got extra food, so if you order that, I can just give you some." So my mother's like, "Okay, I like getting food."
The woman.
I know that you're
Across the rusty.
aye, so an officer should be.
Her laughter is throatier as she the sun.
Isn't it strange?
The sun.
I'm
the
not
sun isn't.
giving the answers I want to.
And a bit of conceptual unity too. The salt.
It's bringing us spring, summer. I guess we would.
You would be
However, there is a
you.
chance
The
that
wind
doing that means that
ruffles
they
her
will be
hair
colder.
As she looks at the say what? Something interesting. Impossible.
Man, the people who just give extra food and extra stuff at chains, they're the good people. The real good people. You're like, "Hey, can I have like 2 cookies?" And they're like, "Here, have 6." And you're like, "Fuck yeah. 6 cookies? 6 entire cookies." And that's wonderful. Okay, Ace, I gotta ask, is there any more context to the Lex Luthor stealing 40 pies thing? Like, why is he stealing pies? Isn't he a billionaire? Supervillain? I know it's like, oh, he did it just to be awful, but like, there's no reason. Like, he could do other things.
I so know that
Across the rusty water.
The world? That's just
As the sun reflects.
Isn't it strange?
The sun. The sun isn't always.
Oh.
And a bit of this sort.
It's bringing us spring, so I guess...
You would be incinerated, or worse.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the... Say what? Something
A 3.
interesting?
Just the thought, though, of him being like, haha, with these pies, Superman will finally crumble. Like the crust on a finely cooked apple pie. Finely baked apple pie. The world will belong to me. You know, I've always wondered, like, what if like, let's say, Lex, that you beat Superman some way. Aren't there like 80,000 other superheroes who could stop you? I don't think I saw that SpongeBob episode, or if I did, it was too long ago.
I so know that you're not...
Across the rusty...
The world. That's just a...
As the sun...
Isn't it strange?
The sun. The sun isn't all...
Oh.
And a bit of this sort.
It's bringing us spring, summer. I get...
You would be incinerated, or...
I wish they just let me save in dialogue so I wouldn't have to keep doing this. But no. It's against the rules.
These aren't real.
She's right. The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light. Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off.
Finally.
That it does. But then, we are also enemies to our enemies, eh? And so she shines on us. The cops and the commies, the killers and the saints. You know...
What if the cops are the commies? What about that, Lillian? Squidward gets a pie to give to SpongeBob because SpongeBob gave him a gift, and then Squidward finds out later that the pie was a bomb. I mean, I don't know why they would make a pie bomb, but...
The wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but... Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Okay,
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
Damn it.
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
The lieutenant looks at the sword with distrust in his eyes.
Fuck you, Kim. Don't disrespect the blade.
Gunfight, he thinks. Please understand, it's merely ceremonial.
Coward. Coward. We have a coward.
Farewell.
Well, all right, Kim, it's just us.
As she walks off, the wind picks up, and the light from the sun seems to fade. The crumbling silhouette of failed electrical R&D towers in the distance, beckoning.
I hope this has been refreshing for you, Detective. Let's return to our search with a fresh pair of eyes.
Kim, I didn't get a good podcast. Okay, so you know what replaces the flashlight. Yeah! Wait, actually, hold on. Kim, come on, we came all the way out here. Kim, please. sword and boombox. We came out here with one goal in mind. We're here to slay. Okay, let's put the mesh top back on. Let's see, here it is. Hello. And where is it? Here. Excellent. We have a sword. It really just says to okay. So it's not sharp enough to fight. Okay. No. That's unfortunate. But hey, a blunt weapon is still a weapon. I spent 20 minutes on that. But hey, more importantly than the murder, we have a sword now. I really wish the sword was a viable combat weapon, but...
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. The reeds sway. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end. This trap is also full of panicked locusts.
Another empty trap.
Neither does the lieutenant.
Duel me, Kim.
Yes?
I don't know if the sword has any actual applications or functions, but dear Lord, do I want to use it. I'm so glad I have this. It makes me feel better. Listen, a lot of people on the internet make fun of the guys who get swords, okay? But listen, I'm gonna be one of those guys someday. It's going to happen. If I get my way, I'm going to get a sword. Or several.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What kind of sword? Nice. Oh, why would you have a sword? 'Cause it's cool and it makes me happy. Why wouldn't I have a sword? I like swords. So there was this one. Oh, okay. That's a good purpose function. But in there was this one thread on Twitter or whatever as a streamer slash YouTube podcast man bought nunchucks and in this while he was in the States, and at his journey to bring them back, as his friend repeatedly insisted to him on the internet, you are not allowed to bring those into Canada. Those are contraband. Like, you're not allowed, like, they're an illegal weapon or whatever. Like some kind of nunchucks or something like that. He's like, dude, seriously, it's against the law. Don't bring them. And he's like, I'm bringing the nunchucks. I am getting nunchucks. And if you're wondering, that guy also has several rats and snakes and stuff, I believe. Also a cat. They didn't, like, card them for the... Wow. Oh, right, of course. You can just get weapons there.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other. Unable to piece together the big picture just now, there's a hole in their hypothesis. The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile, laughing at you and the world and the living.
Containers to break, and I finally have a sword to do it. I don't care if it's not what the sword is for. I'm using my sword to break crates. This is a video game. Oh, it's actual alcohol, okay. That's a lot. Okay. People. Plus 2 logic. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Yeah, but I don't, like, I've never heard of the word people before. We don't say that.
There's no way the perk isn't here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed. Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable. but I like the spirits. Have some points.
Oh, okay.
It's lonely and cold without points.
Thank you for the points, physical instrument.
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
By the way, I should warn you, Ace. I should probably, well, in the meantime, so as soon as February, the middle of February rolls around, I don't know how long it's going to take them all to finish that Five Nights at Freddy's game, because I assumed that would take maybe 2 weeks. It hasn't. And the Yakuza thing, so in the middle of February, an expansion for Destiny 2 comes out, and Graham's probably going to be all over that. And then Elden Ring comes out a couple days after that, and both Graham and I are probably going to be all over that. I won't be all over Destiny 2 because A, I'm not that into shooters, and B, it costs money. I ain't got money. But like, I'll try to play some Yakuza or something in the before then, or some Disco Elysium, so you don't feel like you're completely excluded from the fun because Destiny 2. No, it's fine. I like Yakuza anyway. But yeah, it's gonna take it's probably gonna be a while, unless they just like the next time they stream Five Nights at Freddy's, they finish it in like the first half an hour. Like, I don't know why that puzzle. I think that kind of puzzle is dumb that they were doing the what do you call it? The maze one. Just the get the right answer based on a billion variables thing. I'm not a big fan. But like, man, it took a while. I'm not saying it's their fault, but like, geez, what else happens in this game? Well, tell me there's not more to this. Like, if there's another maze puzzle, I'm gonna have to walk to Illinois. Yeah. They're just look at the cameras, right? And use the batteries at certain points. Be homophobic, right? That's... Okay, so I went on a date, I got a sword, I am still no closer to Ruby. As far as I'm concerned, I think this day's been a success so far. I got a saber. To be quite honest, I don't know the way back to town. I am so bad with maps. I've gotten lost in my own bedroom before. Granted, the lights were off. Yeah, exactly. Going on a date and getting a sword? There we go. That's like ideal.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official. Aye, but don't let it grow too much. This is not the place to settle down. Now, what's on your mind, officer? Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I want to say I wasn't feeling it, but I'm just gonna say 3.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me. Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all. Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least. Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere. Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
Oh? Who? Okay. When did this person stay here? Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so... Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else. Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Can't even say looking for a wife. This game's bullshit. Oh, save game. Wait, hold on. I'm guessing I have like 100 saves or something. You think I've saved enough? I started in July. I've been playing this game for 6 months.
The woman is tying a complicated nautical knot around the post, while occasionally...
Hello, detectives.
Mm-hmm. This is what it's like in anime.
It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster... How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
Oh, I'm sorry it's not wealthy enough for you.
Fortunately for you, madame. The RCM is on the scene.
Don't worry, I got her sword. That has nothing to do with any of it.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly.
Have I told you how they discovered this place? No, they're in Celindian, Isola. I'm guessing you don't know then. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of
Oh,
poverty.
nice. That's a great lake there. Oblivion, that's so me.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place.
Mm-hmm. The U.S.
Remind me
military
to
does
tell you
cool
one
things
day.
all over the place.
For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit.
I found my badge.
I love you did.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
Precarious.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Frater?
Double, ye freighter.
Oh. Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guts. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reaction. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Oh God, 3. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Please don't get him in a loop. If he gets in a loop, it will last forever. Ask him to say something else, please.
Totally slanderous. Maybe you've gotten into one tiny once.
Of course. Thank you for the advice. I'm glad you were here to assist. Your other dealings with Everard are still of considerable interest to me.
The lieutenant will be more lenient toward sharing those, hopefully.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, that was the funniest.
Oh.
The lieutenant, he's a
unconventional police officer.
Incredible. Yep.
Please don't get him.
Totally.
I just wanted to see if something was else would happen if I said that again.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come.
Okay, I thought she'd have something more to say. I also know that we have to get a boat to actually talk to the sniper, but man, I probably shouldn't have seen that. I don't know who else to talk to about Ruby. There's the kid. Maybe there's something else I'm missing. That's too, can't be Joyce that she wasn't here at the time, but... But just seeing that, like, Kim's jaw is clenched, and you can see the muscles in his neck moving or whatever. It's just like he's so full of wrath at that moment. He's just like, you're not supposed to tell people that. Stop telling people that. Oh, okay. Okay. I might do that later, but for now I'm gonna keep Kim around. I like when you enter a house and all ambient music stops. It's wonderful. Completely. No sound is allowed in houses. That's how sound works. All homes are soundproof. Remember, if you're going to fire a gun, do it inside a house with people, so nobody can hear. Yeah, you wouldn't have to hear your neighbors then. But hey, kids, have you seen anything?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
I love you could just say, kids or children are stupid.
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is going to crack the case.
It's unfortunate that little Lily is just named after her mother. Poor kid. I want to stop people from doing that. I have not been present to do so.
Hello, mister.
So is she the oldest? I'm assuming she's the oldest.
Ruby. Ruby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can, but then Uller.
Kids.
My mom tells me...
Kids.
Okay, yeah, so she has nothing to say.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. Uh-huh. Mom is great. You know what's great about my mom? Everything.
That's
Bye.
Nice. No, that was worthwhile. I guess we could ask the dude standing there pointing to buildings, explaining architectural and mechanical history to his son. I hate that guy. He's like made of boredom. Okay, there he is. Maybe he saw something, this weirdo. Why are you still here? Have you not seen enough of this building yet?
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
You were here yesterday.
He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
I'd stab you. Trant very much seems like somebody that people do know. Like, the developers know. They don't like him. But they know him. Filthy jacket. What does that get me? I'm looking for it. I do not see it. Wait, is that an interact? Okay.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound. It's a sordid, filthy tale. Not for... Some secrets are better left uncovered. It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before somehow it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by... Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in... Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is...
Why is that in the game? Is it time to look at the dead body? Like, I have not found any sound clue. Like, the closest thing we got was the blind woman, but apparently we lost her trust somehow, so... World building. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know if it actually... Yeah. I guess, yeah. But like, I don't want to... I don't want to look at it right now. Okay, did you hear anything? Because my mother just walked into the room and asked me to go out and get the dog for her. I love it when I'm asked to do things in the middle of doing other things with no consideration of what those things might be, or if they might be broadcast to the entire world, and you say my legal name. I'm so tired. No, I know. Just the situation still bothers me. Oh, this seems a lot more like something. Why what?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
I didn't know the difference between a quick save and a full save, and I still don't know the difference.
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little.
So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Pulse rises.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Why? Okay, it's Burger. This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Any news on my wife's name? How about my mother?
You're welcome.
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble. Same place I got the recorder from, the Elysium. Oh man, you haven't been to the Elysium? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Now, I've already heard about Arno, so...
Yeah, there might be some. I don't think they look down on the homosexual underground there. The Palaceum's not that kind of place. It's cool. Oh. Well, good for you.
This game's beautiful.
Yes? Okay. No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses. Maybe Ruby too. But she wouldn't be able to tell from here.
Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the old headphones?
My boyfriend sold them. I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
The girl is cold all of a sudden. Very cold.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible. Like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill. The quivering jaw. Indications of a drug high. She is on some kind of stimulant. Amphetamine or methadone. And its effects are wearing off fast. She will begin to experience more and more valleys now. And fewer peaks.
Take this, your code.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
I'm sorry about
It's
the
okay.
fuck.
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
And who are these boys?
Yeah, Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
They got too much stuff crammed in there, no room. Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it. Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those. That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter, I can take the cold. Yeah, maybe you were right about the hat. Thanks.
Well, that hat's gone now. I didn't know it would just be
Go ahead.
gone forever.
It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that. I know, it's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right? Come on, man, don't mess around. Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I love the... we'll see, I prefer to remain non-committal.
I'm inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? No. Not really, no. It's Noids. Yeah, I guess you could say that. To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Should you? Weirdos. Sounds bad somehow.
Go ahead.
The device is still warm from her touch, and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo,
Omicron,
adorns its yellow plastic cover.
Is
Inside,
that a
the
reference
tape is
to
rolling.
David Cage's
The girl
game
looks at the device in
Omicron,
your hands.
which is fucking terrible, by the way? David Cage's game Omicron is bad.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
What is? I know. I'll stick to it. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to. What is it?
Oh man, this... Look at this, this fascist answer, look at this capitalist answer, and, this one seems moralist, and this one is what I'm going to say.
Oh, really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I fear the process is irreversible.
Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you. That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it, though?
I haven't seen much of the world, but from what I've seen, social justice is an adolescent term. Sounds almost liberal. What's got me shaken up is the people struggle, and it's got me shaken up bad. Yeah, pretty sure.
Sure.
Visibly shaking about how much you hate the upper classes.
Okay, bye.
So this is the tent. I want to rob these people and also maybe kill them. I just don't know which one of these delete. Which of these I should delete. I hate. My brain no work. I'm gonna need to delete more than that. Why did you drag me all the way back up here? Have I mentioned I have obsessive compulsive disorder? Because I do. Please give me a faster way to scroll. Please, I beg of you. Okay, maybe I'll do the deleting another time. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's anything else. Can't go through the reeds. Alright, what to do with this skill point? You know what? Let's be faster than lightning. I love the pencil. Okay, so how do we... So I know that there's like a... What do you call it? A sobriety task thought. I don't know how to unlock it, even though I want to do it, but I don't know how to make it a thing. I haven't touched this stuff. I wonder if the conversation with John goes differently if you... Oh, hi! If you sobered up. Okay, so hold on. I was going to sign off, but we might have a guest. Hello. Hi, buddy. He's on. Hi. Hello. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi, kitty cat. Oh, no, he's trying to bite the mic. Hi. Hello, kitty cat. Hello. Hi, buddy. Hello. Okay. No biting it. It's not a chew toy. He is a baby. He's such a big baby. He cries all the time. Hello, kitty cat. I do think... I do think, however, that might be it for me. So, it is 4 or 5 a.m., so I think it's probably time. Good night. Thank you for watching. Dear God, I have a problem. 11th of August, day 2. Oh. Hi. Hello. No. Hello. Alright. Good night. Thanks for dropping by. I'll see you later.